we're going to move on to talk about our latest trip, give you some things to think about if you choose to pursue a sports arena bucket list adventure of your own. We are hockey fans, so we're going down this road. So we scheduled ourselves a red-eye flight to Florida, and I think, Julie, this was our first red-eye flight ever, yeah?
Yes, well, it was definitely mine.
Yeah.
And we finally arrived in Florida at 7 a.m. their time, somewhat tired because we had not slept.
Upon landing at the airport in Tampa, we easily made our way to the rental car desk, picked up a car for the weekend, and headed into the city. And knowing that we'd have time to kill for the day, we started with a breakfast at a popular spot called Haim's Breakfast House, and with our tummies full, then drove to downtown Tampa. And we made it to downtown Tampa with the intention of dropping off our luggage at the hotel, which was the Hyatt House Tampa downtown. And this was probably around 11 in the morning, still too early to check in. So with our bags checked in at the hotel, the bags were checked in, we weren't. We set off on foot to see what we could explore nearby the hotel.
Our first stop was the Tampa Riverwalk. It's a popular destination for tourists in Florida, and it's the number 5 attraction in Tampa, and this is per TripAdvisor. This is 2.6-mile waterfront. It is a walkway, and it's lined with stunning, beautiful views. It has some unique attractions and some dining options. We took a leisurely stroll along the river while enjoying the views. The views were quite nice. Mm-hmm. I did enjoy it. It was, the city skyline, the boats were passing through. Public parks were dotted along the way, and there were historic landmarks. The Riverwalk is also close to popular tourist spots, such as the Florida Aquarium and the Tampa Museum of Art. There are boats you can hop on for a ride along the river.
We should also mention this particular trip was not just you and I.
This experience that we're actually going through with our son, who is also a hockey lover. So it becomes a great experience for me because, they're adults and we don't get to spend much time with them. So we get to do this with our middle child, and it's really fun.
And on the walk back toward the hotel, we did pass by Amalie Arena, which is where the Anaheim Ducks would be playing later that evening. And it is Amalie Arena that's home to the NHL's Tampa Bay Lightning. We're in Tampa, Florida, standing in front of Amalie Arena because we're continuing after a little break because of this thing called COVID, an NHL bucket list adventure to try to hit every NHL arena.
With Adam.
Hello.
Our son.
All right. So this is going to be arena number 7. Yeah. So one by one, and by the end of this weekend, we're going to be 25% done.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Well,
so
better than...
we don't have our hockey jerseys on yet. We'll be back in a few hours, but we're checking out the city, checking out a few things in Tampa.
Yeah.
A few hours before the game, and we're going to apparently get our hockey pucks before the crowds show up.
Yeah, smart move.
Turned out to be a fantastic idea because once the arena opens up for the game, the shops inside get really crowded. Mm-hmm. And so when we walked in mid-afternoon, there was maybe not even 10 people in the store, in the team store.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. So with pucks in hand, we decided it was time to get back to the hotel, hoping we would get that early check-in.
What are you doing there, Julie?
I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
Red-eye flight. Got into Florida, 9 a.m., trying to get checked in at this Hyatt House, downtown Tampa. Official check-in time is 4 o'clock. I get it. But there's people getting checked in for the last 2 hours. I keep going to the desk and we keep getting told our room isn't ready. They estimate it ain't going to be ready till 4 p.m. We've been sitting here for 2 hours. People behind us are getting checked in. Not the best. So we knew we were going to have a red-eye flight coming into Florida. Called the Hyatt yesterday morning, trying to arrange an early check-in. And I was even agreeable to an additional charge, which they said was probably possible. We've been here waiting to get checked in since 11 a.m. They said they would put us in a queue at 11, check back at 2, nothing. Check back at 3, nothing. In the meantime, I'm watching people come up to the desk, getting checked in. They're getting their keys, going upstairs, and we're sitting in here after quite a lack of sleep. Not the best experience.
So, finally checked into our hotel. We changed from our travel clothes into our Anaheim Ducks jerseys. And then, Julie, it was time for the game.
Okay, so here we are in the arena. It was a nice arena. I really thought it was huge, first of all, but it was nice. I think it was laid out really nice.
Nice atmosphere.
Tampa Bay, let's get thunderstruck! Here we go! Here are Tampa Bay Lightning!
The Lightning fans were great. They were excited.
And they had reason.
There was a few Anaheim Duck fans there. You know, we'd give our little high five as we walked by, and they had reason to be excited. Yes, because
They won.
Yes, they won.
Yeah, so our team was not victorious that evening.
No, but it was a good game, though.
Yeah, good time. We had a good game and hurried back because we walked from the hotel to the arena, and then we walked back in the late evening. And at this point, I was so excited. I think all of us were excited to know that we were gonna get to a bed and get ourselves some sleep.
Sleep, yes,
Yeah.
finally. And we did. We did get a nice sleep that evening and got up in the morning, and we were ready for some breakfast. And down in the main lobby, they did have a hotel breakfast that was actually included in the stay. So that was nice. And then it was Sunday, and we have an obligation for us to go to Mass. So we had scoped out a church to go to, which was the Sacred Heart Catholic Church, and it was just a few blocks away from the hotel, which was really nice. I love it when you can just walk to something. And this church is an iconic landmark in downtown Tampa. It has been a place of worship and spiritual refuge for over a century. So it's an older church, and it's very nice to know that it was preserved. It's Gothic style. It was built in 1905, and it has been the mainstay in the Tampa skyline ever since 1905. It's a beautiful church inside, quiet, lovely atmosphere. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
So after Mass, it was time to leave Tampa. But before we leave Tampa, in this discussion, we'll mention just a few additional things you can do in the city if you're visiting for a day or so like us on a sports arena adventure. And we've got 2 selections for you from TripAdvisor. The number 1 attraction is Busch Gardens, the ultimate family adventure where you can combine world-class thrill rides, live entertainment, and more than 12,000 animals, and I suspect probably get some beer as well.
The second selection is the Florida Aquarium. It's educational, it's fun-filled, it has so many things to do. It's probably a wonderful place for children. It's home to thousands of animals and plants.
Yeah, so lots of fun things to do in Tampa.
Yeah. The idea of creating a bucket list to visit every hockey arena may seem like an ambitious goal, but it is also a rewarding and exciting experience. For die-hard hockey fans, there is nothing quite like being able to say that you have been to every NHL arena and witnessed the game in different cities across North America.